I love the power glove. It's so bad. The Wizard. Why am I reviewing The Wizard? Because I saw it as a kid and I thought, oh, it was cool. Then I was perusing Netflix and I was like, all right, what to watch? And oh my God, that's The Wizard in high def. I'm watching it. Then I watched it and holy shit. So The Wizard's a movie that came out like 1989, and it's the story of Fred Savage who wants to run away from home, and his brother who's this really traumatized kid because he saw something really traumatizing when he was like a younger kid, and he's like kind of autistic because he's really good at video games. He's like the Rain Man for video games. In fact, this whole movie is like Rain Man for kids. So they run across this girl who I am pretty sure is the inspiration for Hermione herself, and this girl's like, oh, there's this big video game tournament in LA, and if your brother wins, he wins $50,000. We'll all split it. So when I was watching it, I was like, okay, there's more of a payoff for this kid to win this video game tournament in this movie than Eminem to win the last rap battle in 8 Mile. I mean, Eminem got like street cred, but this kid gets 50 large. Go that kid. So after that, we embark on the biggest road trip for kids and most elaborate 2-hour commercial for Nintendo. Because that's exactly what this movie was. I know it is a commercial because it is not great. And they're not good actors. You watch it now, you're like, who says these lines? Like, I love the power glove. It's so bad. That's a real line in a movie. YouTube that shit. What's really funny to pick out is they're playing arcade games in like 7-Elevens and stuff, but on screen is the NES version of that game. Propaganda, let me tell you. And there's this scene where the kids are like, oh, we need a lot of money. How are we gonna do it? Oh, we'll shark those guys. And they look over and there's like 3 50-year-old businessmen in button-ups and ties, all playing an arcade game. That's never happened in the history of life. And there's this scene where this one kid, he's like the Johnny type character from Karate Kid for this movie. He's showing off his badass skill to show that he's better than this kid. And he's the one who delivers lines like, I love the power glove. It's so bad. But I knew it was bullshit because they were actually playing a Nintendo, like old school Nintendo. And the scene did not start out with anyone going, that's when I knew it was actually Nintendo propaganda. Yeah, not the 9,000 scenes before that. And then an hour and a half of bad acting and not as fun nostalgia as I remember. They finally get to the tournament in which after that it's not only a Nintendo commercial, but a Universal Studios commercial also. You see King Kong the ride. That scene ruined the magic for me when I was a kid. I was like, why do I want to see the behind the scenes stuff to the King Kong ride? It just, now I know it's fake. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought it was real. Shut up. And then they square off with the big unveiling to Super Mario Bros. 3. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 didn't come out before this movie came out, so this movie was like the unveiling of Super Mario Bros. 3. See? The coolest Nintendo advertisement of all time, The Wizard. But now Super Mario Bros. 3 has not only come out, now we have Super Mario Galaxy and 100 other things. So the nostalgia that I felt when I was a kid is probably not going to be shared by the masses of today. If you are an old school video gamer, like old school Nintendo video gamer, there's going to be parts in this movie where you're like, that's awesome. I remember that shit. If you are anyone else, you're going to be like, what's the point of this shitty movie with horrible acting, and how did these actors go on to do anything else? I think 2 of them did. So I'll rephrase, it's not Rain Man for kids, it's Rain Man for 80s kids. I will say, it's probably a good time if you are an old school Nintendo video gamer and you watch it drunk. Yeah, now is the party. The game's, why the game stop? Fix the game. So it'll appeal to a very specific demographic, but if you're part of that demographic, you'll still not like the movie. But there'll be a part of you that will. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. It's so bad.